In this video, I'm going to show 3 moves to decompress your whole back in seconds. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to go over 3 easy exercises that can decompress the whole back in seconds. Think of a deep pulling motion known as traction that can quickly take pressure off muscles, joints, and also the spinal disc that may be causing back and sciatica pain. This is especially good for just general aches to more severe conditions such as bulging disc, herniated disc, and pinched nerves that might be causing sciatica. All of these exercises work just a little bit differently, so to get the best results, go through them all. Use what gives you the most relief. As a bonus, all of the exercises can be done at home, require no special equipment, and you may find give quick back and sciatica pain relief even within 30 seconds. So let's get started and decompress the whole back right now. For this decompression exercise, we need a sturdy chair with armrests, preferably one without wheels. Also, take a large pillow and place it on the top of the chair for extra comfort. To get into position, what I'm going to do is place the top of the chair directly above my hips and my waist, right at that pivot point where we're able to bend through the lower back. Grab off to the side of the armrest for support, and now what you're going to do is bend your knees and go up on your toes just like this. The goal is to let gravity take our hips and our knees straight downward towards the floor. In this position, you should feel a great deep stretch in the lower back. Actually, I don't know if you heard it on the microphone, but I got a little bit of a pop in my lower back. This one will really help open it up like nothing else. And if there's built up pressure, you might get a little bit of a self-crack or pop in there. But I'd like to hold this one comfortably for about 20 to 30 seconds. I just lift up like this to relax, and then try to repeat this one 3 to 5 times. Keeping your back straight, what you want to focus on with each repetition is lowering your chest slightly down towards the floor, because the more that you lower your chest down towards the floor, the more intense this stretch will get. So if we do want to take this one to the next level, go down on the armrests with your arms just like this, lowering your chest. Or you can go down on the seat to even take it to the next level. The goal is to keep lowering down to the point where you're just almost reaching downward towards the floor with your fingers. This is a really deep stretch. Actually, I just got another pop in my back right there. But go through all of those motions, build into it, progress into it, hold these positions for 20 to 30 seconds, relax, repeat 3 to 5 times. So here's a really easy decompression exercise I call the standing puppy. This one you can pretty much do throughout the day, even more so if you're stuck at work. You can use a couple different things to do this exercise. If you're tall enough, you can use a door frame like this. If you're not tall enough, no big deal. Just go next to a wall. But if you're going to do the wall method, make sure that your body has enough distance between the wall and yourself that you're going to be able to lean into it to be able to do this exercise. So let's start off by getting into position. What I like to do is have my legs roughly hip width apart, and I put all of my body weight onto my heels. From there, I like to tighten my core just a little bit for some more support. I'm then going to reach upward towards the ceiling with my hands just like this, arms roughly shoulder width apart. Your hands are going to be roughly suction cups, so they're not going to slide during this exercise. You want to make sure that they're a nice stable anchor point. How we're going to get movement instead is by lowering our bottom down and away by a simple squatting motion. So what you're going to do is just bend your knees and now lower your bottom down and away from the door frame. The more that you go down, the more that you're going to feel a deep traction stretch forming in the back. I pretty much feel it in my upper back right now, and the further I go down, it starts to work its way down all the way down to the tailbone. It usually feels really good. Once you feel a deep, comfortable stretch, we want to intensify this and focus a little bit more on the upper back by now allowing our chest to sag forward just a little bit. So imagine kind of taking your chest forward like this. It will really open up the upper back, even more so in between the shoulder blades. It feels really good. And sometimes if my back is locked up, I'll get a satisfying self-pop or release in that shoulder blade region. I'm going to hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds, and you just want to do nice, slow, controlled breathing also. Let as much tension out as possible. From there, you're just going to relax, And then you're going to repeat this one 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, build into it just a little bit more. I like to take this one to the next level by now going through different motions to target different areas of the back. Let's start off by focusing on the lower back, even more so if you have one-sided lower back pain. Let's say that you have a lot going on the right side of your lower back. Let's get back into our original position just like this, but this time around I'm going to tilt my upper body, my shoulders, away from the side of pain, moving through my waist. So if I have a lot of right-sided pain, I'm going to tilt just a little bit towards my left, and now I'm going to lower my bottom down. You're going to notice it really opens up that right side. So give this one a try. Experiment with different angles. Go a little bit towards the left, go a little bit towards the right. If you notice it hits your lower back just a little bit better, at that point throw some more repetitions in. If you want to focus a little bit more on the upper back, even more so in between the shoulder blades, let's go over a couple different movements. So I'm going to get back into my original stretch of going down like this, body straight, but I'm going to take one arm off. I'm going to bend my elbow at 90 degrees and I'm going to just reach across my body. I'm really focusing on rotating through my trunk and scooping my shoulder blade right here inward as much as possible. You're going to feel a deep stretch into the muscles that connect the shoulder blade to the spine, especially the rhomboids. You want to hold this position right here for about 15 to 20 seconds. You're just going to relax, and then you're going to repeat it on the other side. I at least try to do this for a couple repetitions on both sides, but if you notice that one is just really hitting that tightness and giving you pain relief, you can throw more repetitions in until it finally releases. The last movement I like to do is taking the shoulder blade out. So with the first one, we were scooping inward. Now we're going to scoop that shoulder blade out to hit the muscles just a little bit differently. So take one hand right here, put it on the back of your head, and you're going to get back into your original stretch. But this time around, we're going to wing our elbow backward like this, scooping that shoulder blade out. And you'll notice again, it hits the muscles just a little bit differently. 15 to 20 second hold, you're going to relax, and then you're going to repeat it on the other side. Again, try to do this for a couple repetitions on both sides, but if more is needed, throw some more repetitions in. For this decompression exercise, we need a sturdy, flat, elevated surface. The edge of a bed works perfectly, but if your bed is too high or too low, you can use the flat edge of a couch, or if you have a sturdy chair or desk that will support your body weight, you can use that too. So to start off with, we're going to lie on our stomach. Make sure to put a pillow or towel underneath your waist too for a little bit more comfort. What you want to do is position your body pretty much where your hips and your legs are going to be directly off the edge and your upper body is going to be supported on that surface. Bend your knees and then place all of your leg weight on your toes just like this. For the upper back, what I'm going to do is tuck my chin towards my chest, reach out in front of me with my arms and my hands, grip into that surface, and just crawl forward just a little bit. You're going to feel a great stretch pretty much from the upper back working its way down to the lower back. If you want to intensify the stretch, just simply crawl forward more with your fingers. I like to hold this one comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds, doing nice, slow, controlled breathing. But if it feels good, you can hold it for longer, several minutes if you would like. If you need a breather, just relax like this. But try to do this one for 3 to 5 repetitions, and with each repetition, build into it just a little bit more. If you want to hit the back just a little bit differently, you can then target it by putting your back into different positions. So instead of going straight with it, angle your body through your waist towards the left side. You're going to notice it hits the back just a little bit differently. So go all the way towards the left, go all the way towards the right. If you feel like any of those positions are offering you more relief, throw in more repetitions at that point. To target a little bit more into the legs, including the sciatic nerve pathway, we can do what is known as a flossing motion. This one's great for sciatica pain relief. So for this, we need something that is going to glide. If you have carpeted floors, you can use a furniture mover like what I'm using right here, but you can also use something like a paper plate or a piece of cardboard. It just needs to be able to glide. If you have hardwood floors, just use socks or a towel underneath your toes. So let's get back into our original stretch right here. Whatever side that you're having sciatica pain, let's say it's my right side, put it right underneath your toes, and now what you're going to do is kick your toes backward like this, straightening your knee and really pointing your toes away from you at the same time. you'll feel a deep stretch throughout the whole leg, into the hamstring, into the calves. I like to hold this one for a couple seconds. I relax, bringing my knee upward towards the bed right here, and then just repeating this motion for about 10 to 15 times, just nice and slowly. If you feel like it needs a little bit more, you can throw in another set or two. You can also do both legs at the same time if you have two-sided sciatica. You can take this one to the next level by now keeping your upper back straight, but now tilting your lower body like this, so your toes towards one direction, and then repeating it. Again, you'll notice it hits the back just a little bit differently, and you may find that it really just helps give you a little bit more sciatica pain relief. So experiment going towards the left, go a little bit more towards the right. Any of those positions work out a little bit better? Throw in more repetitions. If the exercises helped, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.